All right. So normally I only really cover Borderlands 2 content, but recently we have made some breakthroughs with Borderlands 1's modding scene, which allows the game to be modded a lot easier, which is super duper convenient and nice. So we gotta go over there and take a look at what's going on. For the big mods that we're running Essentials Mod 3.0. This adds fast travel and bank from anywhere. All DLC locations are added to the fast travel so that you can actually like fast travel to individual maps and stuff. There's sliding, which we'll have to see what that feels like. Loot beam overhauls imported the enhanced loading screens over without memory leaks, so that's pretty cool. We have custom loading screens for a couple of mod maps, which we don't have the mod maps, I don't think, but it was a required backup support mod over here, which I do have a list of all the other support mods we're running. And then there's a bunch of, like, there's new binds, there's auto pickup for health and stuff, faster shop reset. A lot of this stuff you can kind of just have a skim at, but it's a bunch of quality of life, so it's super duper cool, super duper nice. And then over here we do have dedicated drops. This is another big one. Borderlands 1 inherently does not have very many dedicated drops. So there is now a mod for that. You can actually go around and farm specific enemies, bosses that didn't used to respawn. Some of them do now and actually have drops attached to them. And there's a big old paste right here with every single thing that we could potentially get. So we could go through here with our little search thing. We could be like, I want a crux. Oh, wow. Undead Ned Trap drops a crux, an explosive one. That's cool. And then if we go up here, Mothrak drops a corrosive crux. Neat. Interesting. So we can basically do that. Alongside that, I will have the paste bin for every single mod we are running in the description of videos. If I am missing something or you think there is something that would be really useful, of course, let me know. But this is currently what we've got going on, so we're going to get in game and just see how we feel. Okay, so first off, I think we have a slide. I can't really tell what this is. I think it is. But we don't dead halt whenever we crouch, I guess, so that's something. I don't know if this is exactly the slide they were going for, but I can't really complain about that. We've got some pretty decent air control and stuff. And overall, this is going to be a pretty casual run of BL1 because I don't really play BL1 all that much. Current plan, play through first difficulty, play through second difficulty, do DLC. Effectively what I normally do in BL2, but in BL1 instead. So we will go ahead and get the ball rolling and just see how we get along. Loot beams are certainly different. They're a lot, I think they're a lot brighter and a lot larger. Okay, we do have access to these fast travels already. So we're going to go ahead and go to T-Bone Junction. We can get a couple of levels here without really having to fight too much stuff. I'm not going to abuse Merchant of Death, as easy as it would be, and as tempting as it is. Why is the world like this? Maybe it just needs to load? Hey. See, I just needed to wait a second. That wasn't stressful. It was probably just a first time map load or something like that. This is fine. Here we go. Already level 4. Just gonna kind of go over, please. I'm gonna go over here and grab some stuff. And grab this thing and run. Don't turn around. It's really tempting to turn around. This is fine. No problem. That definitely wasn't a little bit menacing. Alright. We're now level 5, already have turret. I wish that turret in BL1 didn't have to, like, face one way. I wish it could rotate the full 360 like BL2's. But it's fine. You know, it's an older game, so it's just kind of a thing. Can't do much about it. But at least Roland's healing and stuff is really nice to compensate. Alright, and turn that in. And that's pretty much all we're going to be able to do here for right now. So level 6 feels pretty good. I think I'm going to work down left tree for right now, because we can get some stupid stuff. Although middle tree is kind of tempting too. They're all pretty tempting. Let's be real. Yeah, we'll go impact for right now. That 3% is going to make all the difference. Hop up over here real quick because there is a bunch of very high value loot over here. At least high value for how early into the game we are anyway. And then those lockers sometimes have stuff too, so might as well grab that as well. Okay, so loading into maps for the first time, it kind of makes the game not happy. That's interesting. It's probably not a big problem though, right? Totally not. We could also look out for a longbow nade while we're here, because that would allow us to do a little bit of grenade jumping with turret. We're gonna have to keep our eyes open. Hey, explosive longbow. Alright. So with this, we throw one, just the one, right? Throw turret first, and then throw it through it. It's a lot more. I know it only looked like 2, but it can be an absurd amount. And it one-shots us for right now, but as we start to overlevel that nade, it will be a really, really good option for jumping around. So that's going to feel super nice. From here, we are just going to push base game story for a little bit, I guess. We don't really need to go do a lot of other DLC because we have dedicated drops. So, yeah, just forward walking for a little while anyway. This looks fine. There we go. The maps just take an extra second to load in now. Probably due to all the mods. Alright, go ahead and grab our Ladyfinger. The OG crit pistol. Okay, we are at our first farmable boss, so after we take care of Nine Toes here, we're gonna go ahead and check what his loot pool is. I think his dogs can also drop stuff, but after we do that, we're gonna go ahead and see what he can roll, and then try to farm some of it out, because why not? Oh. Hey, he dropped the troll. Okay. Well, the other two can still drop stuff, I think, so we might as well check them. Okay. So, Pinky drops the Equalizer, Digit drops the Anaconda, Nine Toes the Clipper, Troll, and Stalker. And then we'll probably get some more stuff later on. But we'll just do like a couple runs real quick, see if we can't get anything. We do need to finish the quest, though, I think, to be able to get the loot, but after that, we should be good to go. You know, I just realized I don't even know what the troll special effect is, or if it really had one. Seems to just have decent damage on it. Hold on, let me read. Does it have, like, crit? Pain heals. Okay, hold on. This might take a little while. It gives you 1 health a second. Is that actually... Hold on. Let me have them actually tick me out. Up to it. Yes, it is actually just very, very small passive healing. I mean, early game, that is kind of convenient. That's not a bad item to give someone so early. I respect that a little bit. I'm kind of here for that. Okay. So we've turned in the quest, done a couple more, and yeah, they're totally just here. So, cool. Glad to see they are just farmable again. And we only got the Clipper. See if we can't get one of their drops, though. Okay, no luck on second run, but we can go ahead and just save quit and do it again. Hey, an equalizer. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just take that and go ahead and move on. We're slow rolling a little bit, and I would like to get some forward progress. That is really, really nice, though. Giving players health regen and ammo regen super early into the run. For 2 pretty respectable damage types, too. Or 2 respectable weapon platforms, rather. Also, weirdly, I will say that this could sort of give people like a hunt that you could do in BL1. As I know that it's a little awkward to do currently, since, you know, pretty much everything is a world drop. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. Hey, buddy. Nice. And he drops TK's wave. He can also drop a different shotgun and a hybrid as well. Let me open that up and see what it is. That is also really, really nice. Being able to farm out TK's wave from a different area is pretty cool. Okay, so from Scar, 100% chance for the TK's wave, 15% chance for a bulldog, and then a 2% chance for a hybrid. So honestly, that's pretty reasonable odds for a hybrid. I'm kind of a fan of that. That's pretty cool. Right, where is he at? There he is. Oh, he got so far away. Okay, might not be able to just abuse the video game. The multiplied grenade thing is pretty funny. But it's only as effective as the game wants it to be. AKA how often the enemy wants to just run away. There we go. So we got a Savior and a Bone Shredder. And if we're lucky, that Bone Shredder could be a hybrid. I didn't look very hard at it, so hold on. Let me just get farmed real quick. Right, so Savior, it's got that ammo regen. And then Bone Shredder, no ammo regen, so no hybrid. But still, there's always a chance. I do appreciate how favorable the drop odds are as well. I will go ahead and say that. I know we get some equipment really, really fast and really, really easily. But, you know, why not? Especially so early into the game. Why not help the player progress a little bit faster? It's just really convenient stuff. Yeah, I'm not as well versed in BL1. Like, of course, childhood game, played it a lot as a kid, but in terms of routinely playing it to maintain proficiency, no. There is no maintained proficiency here. Now, this is good early XP, because these crabworms are just worth a lot. I'm probably completely overkilling the amount of XP here. It's just that the crabworms feel like they give so much XP for how easy they are to farm. So your brain just tells you like, yeah, you should just stay here for 1,000 years. It is very nice though. I just realized I didn't buy grenades. Alright, let's get level 18 and then see if we want to keep farming. I kind of doubt it. The XP has been starting to get really slow. Yeah, that didn't move our XP bar at all. So let's go over here. Throw thing. Food mans. Yeah, no, we're moving. Level 18 seems good to me. That's fine. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to maps loading in like that. I don't know how I'm gonna get thrown off every single time. I bet some of the DLC maps probably look pretty cool like that though. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I should have, yeah, I probably should have talked about that a little bit. Whenever I set up my mods for this, it kept giving me a bunch of like warning prompts whenever I go to launch the game, but I just spammed the OK button through them and then it booted. So if you set up your mods and it does that, don't be worried about it. That's apparently just a thing, I guess. It might not supposed to be a thing, but it happened to me and everything runs fine, so I don't know. Don't worry about it too much, I guess. Go ahead and do this quest real quick. I love that you can do this quest like this. It's so nice. It's a sneaky little thing. I also don't really hoard equipment on myself too much, so I'm not really worried about collecting all the backpack stuff. I know that that's like heathen speak for some people, but I'm not going to play the character too much longer than normal, so not really worried about it. Is that a double anarchy? It is. Hey, come here. Man, it's so inaccurate. But it's worth it. Alright. Droid Rage Psycho. Kinda wish I had a turret so I could do the longbow thing to him, because I do think it's kind of funny, since I don't play the game much. I weirdly enjoy it a lot. But it's fine. We clearly had enough damage. So, Sledge's map, I think, is the first map where we could also get a class mod. I'm not gonna farm one, because I don't think it's worth doing right now. But if we happen to see one we can actually use that isn't for brick, apparently, we might go ahead and try to scoop it up. We're also going to completely ignore everything we can. Here we go. And then awkward jump onto this. Awkward jump up to there. Into there. There we go. Actually, Sledge, I only killed like one of your dudes. Hey, you. Oh, right, you have knockback. Hey, you, but from slightly further away. I think we're okay. There we go. Sledge's shotgun. Didn't let me pick it up for a second, I got worried. But yeah, feels good. Okay, we can leave. There we go, level 25. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I've chosen to go for just like a bunch of raw damage over here on left tree for right now. I don't feel like relying on turret too much since it's kind of awkward at the video game. So we've just got a bunch of damage over here. We're gonna move into probably stockpile next, then quick charge, then a grenadier. I feel like refire is gonna keep our cooldown good, so we probably don't even need deploy. And then maybe a supply drop out of this tree. I'm not sure. I'm also tempted to grab defense as well. But I also want to go ahead and get fitness and then, or at least aid station, overload, grit, and then stat. That's the current idea for my build. We'll see how we get along though. There we go. I'm free. Alright. And we are in New Haven. We did not make much forward progress at all. It's been quite a while since I've played last. Well, we've got 4 slots for weapons now. We've got on a leader comm, so we've got 19% more XP from all kills. Next time, I guess we're gonna go ahead and start out by farming out the crystal cave over there. We're gonna farm King Wee Wee for a little bit as well to get a good super booster. And it's pretty good overall. I have really nothing else to add to this. BL1 is a fun, casual, old game to romp through every once in a while. Some of the UI elements being designed for controller makes the keyboard and mouse experience a little bit troll feeling. Some of the not having the game save whenever you actually quit the game every once in a while can be annoying, you know, if you don't like move around too much or wait long enough. But overall, kind of chill. Kind of glad I'm playing the game again. Day 1.